showing against the Ugandans, but the home side will have history of their own to write. And we are underway, game live with Ivan Magomu.
We are officially underway.
Bryson Adaka already into the thick of the action, and Barry Young will be looking for Jone Kubu here. Jone Kubu, one of Kenya's more dangerous players in their game against Zambia over the weekend. Now Ivan Magomu is here already getting the crowd on its feet at Kings Park Arena with some silky footwork to set up Conrad Wanya. Meets Ochen, you will not believe it, but those are similar names from different countries. Ochen for Uganda and of course for Kenya. The tackles are very nail-biting. Ugandan defending with their lives, and now Teddy Akala for Kenya meets yet another determined tackle from Jacob Ochen, doing the most, the winger. Jone Kubu out to Brian Wahinya. This is dangerous. Brian Wahinya finds Paul Orege, who is hugged ferociously over there by Michael Wokorach, the 53 cup man. And the Kenyans are still moving the feathers. This is looking like malaria time for Uganda, and Barry Young tries to sneak in over there. Does he? He's just stopped short. The Ugandans will need to go to their knees for this kind of defensive work. The referee is watching like a satellite over the action, and it's try time for the Kenyans. They draw the first blood in this action, and congratulations. Look like they're going the way of Paul Orege. It should be Paul Orege, the winger. He's celebrating with his teammates. They're shaking his hand. They're saying, well done, Mzito, Pole Sana. Pole Sana, first try of the game, and the Kenyans are leading 5-0 with a conversion to come. It is actually Bryson Adaka. He was on fire against Zambia, and he has got the first try of the game today.
Yeah, Kenya did a much better job, of a lot better, in order to prevent Kenya gaining that ground, and will have to protect their ball better as well. And Jone Kubu has the conversion to take. He had excellent attempts on Wednesday against Zambia, and this would probably be a straightforward kick for him. Kick goes just slightly to the left of the uprights. So the current score is 5 points to Kenya, and Uganda with 0.
Yeah, it is a tale all too familiar in this fixture. Kenya leading, or Kenya winning. As a matter of fact, in the last 5 fixtures, Uganda has only noted sides.
You can see that Kenya is probably thinking of playing a 5-3 split. He's probably thinking of running the ball more, and so have more backs on the bench.
Kenya again in motion. Brian Wahinya into Jone Kubu. He's been very dangerous all tournament. He finds Joel Inzuga. Joel Inzuga, try time again. That did not even take a long time. They had barely finished celebrating their first try. And Joel Inzuga from Jone Kubu on the assist. Happens yet again in a space of 4 days. And the Kenyans are into the double figures with 2 tries and another conversion to come. And the Ugandans are looking haywire, they are looking blue-black, just like their shirts, looking for the response. But the Kenyans are cruising it away.
Yeah, the Ugandan loose forwards need to get off the scrum a lot faster, because Kenya is splitting the back line, and in the first gain ground, and then the forwards had a patient build-up, while in this case it was just the back line through and through, and that has doubled Kenya's lead to 10-0, with Jone Kubu yet to add the extras. And this time he is sure, and he has nailed the 2 points. So Kenya currently lead by 12 points to 0. At this point, it's all about Kenya. And if Uganda is to get back into this game, they need to score points within the next 5 minutes. Otherwise, there is a possibility of Kenya running away with this game and with the Victoria Cup title, making it very difficult for Uganda also to win the Elgin Cup title.
Yeah, tactically speaking, Uganda is struggling to cope with Kenya having 2 distributing players there in Brian. The referee just saw him and said, Mr. Pincher.
2 of them being conversions and 15 of them being penalties. And he was also the highest point scorer with 149 points. So in addition to the points off his boots, he also had 4 tries.
The ancestral winds of Kings Park seem like they are blowing against him. But this is a man that's home. This is a man doing a very comfortable job, and he slots that one right down the middle. Ivan Magomu from downtown puts Uganda on the scoreboard, and now it's a 9-point game. The Ugandans will continue to search, but at least they have showed that they can get on the scoreboard, and if that's anything to go by, if the Kenyans give away any more of such penalties, quite... Teddy Akala finds Hilary Ojambo, and now Barry Young into Brian Wahinya. Further into George Nyambua, that is huge, my friend. But the referee says...
Lake Victoria in Uganda and Kenya, and Victoria Falls in Zambia and Zimbabwe. Initially, it was just between 3 teams, Kenya, Zimbabwe, and Uganda. In 2010, it was won by Kenya, with Zimbabwe as the runners-up. In 2011, Zimbabwe won it with Kenya as the runners-up. It was next held in 2019, where Zambia joined to make it a 4-team tournament, and it was won by Zimbabwe. Runners-up were Kenya, and then Uganda were third, with Zambia taking up last position.
Of course, shout-out to our friends in...
There are actually 9 Pirates players in this squad, 6 of them on the starting lineup, while in the Kenya team, you have the team dominated by Cabras with 10 players in the starting lineup for Cabras and overall 13 players from Cabras, and they are the Kenya Cup winners. And the kick is good. Ivan Magomu's boots are sure today, and so the score is now 12-3. Uganda slowly working their way back into this game, and if they are able to retain possession at this kickoff and work their way into the Kenya territory, they will be able to again reduce the deficit. Give them credit. They have kept out Uganda, and Uganda only has 6 points to show for all their efforts.
Airtight defending from the men of the 254. And now here they are again with Walter, of course. Looks like a standover yet again. And the celebrations are big. Jacob Ochen, he's a flanker for his rugby club, the Ginger Hippos. But here he's being deployed at the wing and is coming in to give some of that physicality. Now, Conrad Wanyama has caught the Kenyans at a lunchtime nap yet again. They did not see him coming. No one did. And it's try time for the home side. Conrad Mwalimu Wanyama, the artful dodger, the sharp thinker, the quick-footed man, the first man to run with arms akimbo, has just given Uganda very high hopes and a chance to go into the lead with a try just under the poles. And the Kenyans will have to think twice as Ivan Magomu looks for a chance to put the Ugandans in front for the first time in the game.
Yeah, Conrad Wanyama, the man of the moment. It was his textbook tackle around the ankles. He literally tied Walter Okot's shoelaces together. And, I mean, you can't run without your legs. And the big man went down. And Jacob Ochen was very fast on him to try and steal that ball. And the referee gave a penalty for holding on. Now, the Kenyans assumed that Uganda would either call for a scrum down or a line-out. And they had made a huddle. And quick as you please, Conrad Wanyama scratched that ball and scampered to the try line and dotted down to give Uganda to score a try for Uganda, and it was a very easy conversion for Ivan Magomu. And so Uganda leads to 11.
Yes, that watertight defense of the Kenyans has finally been breached, and now Joseph Oyet is already bringing the Ugandans back in action.
Yeah, Muller was unlucky with that. He went for the intercept. He thought he had both hands on the ball, and initially the referee had signaled that the ball went backwards, but I believe a call from the AR had him reversing the call to a penalty for an intentional knock-on, and this is not a kick that Jone Kubu will miss.
Sure about that? That Jone Kubu will definitely not miss. Between you and me, let's see how true that is. Flags are off. Like a John. He beats him. Beats Jason Misoga. Finds the gap. And it is Peter Waitere who tackles him. But Joseph Oyet is in the case of space. And it will be try time, Uganda. Kings Park Arena is on its feet. Joseph Oyet is the player who collects the pass from Ivan Magomu. Deliciously put over the shoulder of the defending Peter Waitere. It was a result of Timothy Chisika.
Sama also broke the line and offloaded to Joseph Oyet, who literally scampered over the line. He's not the fastest of players, and he's usually deployed at fullback for his parent club, Heathens. But today he's playing on the wing for Uganda, and he has scored his first international try for Uganda today.
Here goes Liam Walker with a conversion far wide of mark, but now it is a 4-pointer. But wonderful transition of play by the Ugandans there. Timothy Chisika collects Jone Kubu's ball. Jone Kubu has been searching for Timothy Chisika all game long, and when he finds him, Chisika today says, "Thank you very much for that. I will field it." And he goes first past Brian Wahinya, then past Johnson Misoka, then all seemed like it was going to be lost forward, but Hilary Ojiambo just managed to gather it, and now the Kenyans are putting the shoulder in for the maul. Somebody is not rolling away there. There is a Ugandan coach not rolling away. It is actually a decision that goes Uganda's way. The ball is lost forward in contact. That's the ball. And now he has Moses Siwa for the carry. Tunadaka Brian Wahinya. Brian Wahinya, what? An offload into Joel Inzuga! What does the referee say about this one? Inzuga flies over for the touchdown, but there will be some consultation between the center referee and the touchline judge. Does his foot go into touch? We are waiting to see this decision, but my word, what an offload from Brian Wahinya. And the referee says, try time, Wakenya. And the lead is surrendered yet again. Joel Inzuga puts the Ugandans to the sword.
Yeah, what great play from Kenya. Again, a very patient play from them. And then when he went out wide to their dangerous wingers, Uganda had no answer. And Kenya were able to score over in the right-hand corner. So Kenya once again take the lead. And Uganda will be looking to get back into this game. But at the moment, Kenya is in ascendancy. And they've been able to pinch a try right under the Ugandan noses. And they have Jone Kubu looking to add the extra. Game. And with time running out, this could be Uganda's last chance to win the game. Kenya has done brilliantly to start the game off in the lead. They lost the lead, then they got back into the game. And right now they're leading by 2 points. Some of the Ugandan players cannot bear to watch and have turned away. This is malaria time for everybody in the stands, those who are watching on the live feeds on Rugby Pass and on YouTube.
Liam Walker for the win! He does it! And the referee says that is full time! And Liam Walker has done it for Uganda, ladies and gentlemen! Full time at Kings Park Arena! And for the first time in 4 years, history will be in Uganda's favor. The celebrations are wild. The players from the 7th setup are on the pitch. The coaches are clapping. The fans have their hands up. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ugandans have finally done it to defeat their cross-border neighbors, the Kenyans. And the final score is 21 for Uganda and 20 for the Kenyans.
What a kick. What a huge moment for Liam Walker. second cap for Uganda. He came off the bench in the second half. He missed his first kick, which was a conversion for Joseph Oyet's try. But then when he was handed the most important kick, you could say, of his life, he made the kick. And that was the kick that won the game, because the moment the ball went over the post, the referee ended the game. You have to feel for...
Welcome back.